Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on the time you are watching this video and depending on where you're watching from. And we are glad to do this. This is the House of Wisdom YouTube channel, and my name is Iyaba Yawale. By the grace of the Almighty, I am the lead servant of House of Wisdom, a ministry that is dedicated to mentoring young adults for life and destiny. And this live stream is a part of our Make 2024 Count, Make Your Life Count webinar series, which has actually become a movement. Make 2024 Count is a movement of people who are sick and tired of the status quo and want a change of circumstances. If you belong to that space, I say a warm welcome to you. Thank you for joining us. We are grateful because you could have been anywhere else, but you decided to spend 1 hour with us, and it means a lot to us. And if you're also watching the replay, I want to say thank you for watching. Wherever you're watching us from, let's know by typing in the chat box. Let's know where you're watching us from so we can give you a warm virtual hug. Like you already know, we are big on community, and transformation is at the heart of what we do. And this afternoon, we want to offer information that will help you transform your LinkedIn profile into a money generating machine. And we have somebody who has done it, somebody who helps other founders to do it. And his name is what? Williams Tomide Shodunke. By the grace of the Almighty, he is a LinkedIn growth coach and strategist. And this afternoon is going to educate us, is going to empower us with information about the 5 LinkedIn optimization mistakes to avoid in 2024. And so if you're excited as much as I am, do have a seat, get your favorite drink, and let's have a rollicking time this afternoon. Before I bring him on the stage, I want to say a few things about him in the way of introduction. Williams Tomide Shodunke, like I earlier said, is a LinkedIn growth strategist as well as a coach, and I have known him for quite a while, and to the glory of God, he just did his NYSC, I think so. And he's a young man I have watched from a distance. He knows what he wants. He goes for it. And if he calls himself your marketing guy, it is true, because he's actually doing it for a couple of founders. And so he is the best person to talk to us this afternoon. And that is why I reached out to him. And out of a busy schedule, he said yes. We thank the Lord for the gift of men who are always eager to come on this platform to educate our people for free. They don't ask for money. It is grace and the favor of God, and we do not take it for granted. And we appreciate all our speakers, past, present, and also in the future, for being so magnanimous and generous with information that they usually charge for. So without further ado, let me get Williams on stage so we can have a nice time this afternoon. Okay, let me see if he's on. Williams, can you hear me? We are on and waiting for you to join us so we can get the conversation started. So Williams is in the room, and I know he will start talking to us shortly. And so wherever you're joining us from, I want you to type in the chat box. Don't be shy. This is another opportunity to be empowered, but let's know you are in the room. Don't be the person that gets in the room and is too timid to talk. We are of God. We are not timid. And so let's know where you're watching from so we can give you a warm virtual hug. I have benefited immensely from community, and that is why House of Wisdom is big on community. Okay, so thank you for joining us, William.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you clearly.
So if you can hear me and you're with us in the call, I want to see you reply with your favorite emoji. If you're with us here, I want to see you.
Can you speak up a bit? The speaker is a bit faint. Yeah, thank you for joining us, Adegoke Joshua from Nigeria. You're warmly, warmly welcome. And that is why I always tell people, let us know where you're watching us from. This is a community. House of Wisdom is a community of people who are sick and tired of the status quo. They want to change things. They want to change, set new records. They want to do things that has never been done in their family. And that is why we always tell you to subscribe to this channel. We are going somewhere. I tell you, there's this song I like by, I've forgotten her name, but if I remember, I'll tell you. God is taking me somewhere and I will get there. I will get there. God is taking us somewhere and we will definitely, definitely get there. So, Victoria Uwaye, you said you are watching us from Lagos, Nigeria. Thank you for joining. We love you. We appreciate you. Thank you for spending time with us this afternoon. It means a lot to us. And so, God is taking us somewhere and we will definitely, definitely get there. But we are not just going to pray and sit down. We are going to pray and we are going to pursue knowledge and we are going to implement knowledge because they go hand in hand. Like I always tell people, God will not do what you can do. God will do what you cannot do, but He will leave you to do what you can do. And what we can do is what we are doing this afternoon, which is exposure to fresh information that will enable us to implement, and not only implement, to also get results. And so thank you for joining us, Adegoke and Victoria. And if you're also in the house, do let us know where you're watching us from. And if you've got questions, please type them in the chat box. Williams will attend to your questions shortly as soon as he gets back with us. He's already in the room, as you can see from the screen. He just needs to do one or two things so we can enjoy the conversation better. And so if you've got a question, please type in the chat box. We are waiting for those questions, those burning questions that you want answers to. Please type them so we can attend to them. And if you're not yet subscribed to this channel, please go ahead and subscribe. Like I always say, we've got loads of conversations to help you become a better person. We've got loads of information to help you attain greatness. We've got loads of conversations with great people to help you also get to that high place you've always dreamed of. I tell you, and I always say that Make 2024 Count movement is a movement of people who want their words to become their reality. We don't want them to just be mere words. We want them to be our reality. And that is why we are going all out for it. We are going all out for it. And God is with us. And so don't even think that this year is going to be like just any other year. This is a different year. This is a year that Yoruba to say, sorry if you are not Yoruba, ọdún tó ní àmì. That is a year that has signs and wonders. This is a different year. It's not going to be business as usual. And so we are rising in the power of the Almighty and we are going all out to seek fresh information, to implement, to work, because we know that is where our greatness lies. Our greatness will not come on when we are sitting down. Like there's a man of God I heard once that said, we are all singing, standing on the promises of Christ, my King. But we are sitting actually, but we are singing that we are standing. And that is it. We are no longer sitting. We are singing, standing on the promises, and we are standing on our feet. We are working our butts off. We are making it happen with the help of the Holy Spirit. We are doing what we can do and trusting God for what we cannot do, because greatness is in our DNA. If you've not watched that video, it's on this live stream. It's on this channel, just a minute. Greatness is in your DNA. The Lord inspired me one day morning, and I posted it, and to the glory of God, it has close to 400 views as I speak without any promotion, or almost up to 400. Greatness is in your DNA. And so don't even think that because of where you are coming from, you cannot be great. It's a lie from the pit of hell. God has given you all you need to succeed. God has given you all you need to attain greatness. His DNA is in you. And because He is a great God, you are also a great person. And so don't allow anybody to look down on you. And even before I got on this live stream, I watched a video by Apostle Femi Lazarus where he was talking about Leah. And he said Leah was a rejected, but God made her the cornerstone. Jesus came from her lineage. The tribe of Judah came from her lineage. Just Leah. Even the one that Rebecca wanted, the one that Jacob wanted, that is Rachel, she died along the way. Even though she birthed Joseph, but at least God still made something out of the rejected. And so whoever you are, whatever you are facing, and you are like you are rejected, I want you to know that God has not rejected you. God is making something out of it, just as he did out of Leah. So many big tribes came out of Leah. The tribe of Levi, they were the priests, they came out of Leah. It can only be God. And so don't even look at yourself and say, I am forgotten, I cannot be something in life. You can't be something in life, because greatness is in your DNA and you are going somewhere. God is taking you there. God is taking you there. God is taking you there. And so don't even look down on yourself. It is well with you. Thank you for joining us. Let's see if Tomide is back with us so we can kickstart this conversation on LinkedIn optimization mistakes to avoid, because we don't want to make mistakes. I tell you, I celebrated 15 years on LinkedIn a few days back, but more than half of that time, I didn't know my way around, as in I was just groping in the dark. And so I didn't know my way around until recently, when I was like, this thing can work for me. Let me get the knowledge. And God made me get in touch with people like Williams and some couple of others who gave me more information about the social network. Because initially I was building on Facebook, but then I had issues with the phone number that I used to confirm it. I didn't have the number again, and Facebook wasn't going to allow me access without that number. And so I turned my attention to LinkedIn, and we thank God for where he has brought us. And so if you're also a newbie on LinkedIn, I tell you, you are in for a swell time. Just get a favorite drink and sit with us for just an hour, and I know you will be empowered. If you've got questions, please type them in the chat box, and wherever you're watching us from, do let us know by typing in the chat box. Don't be a stranger. We love you and we want the very best for you. That is why we go all out to get people, to get experts to speak to us, so you can be empowered, because we believe that constant exposure to information that transforms will make you also become transformed. And that is why we always say transformation is at the heart of what we do. You can never come in contact with the House of Wisdom channel and go back the same way you came. Yes, I say that with all boldness and with all sense of responsibility, because every information we have here is what is tailored towards your transformation, is tailored towards you attaining greatness, is tailored towards you becoming the kind of person that God wants you to be. Thank you for joining us, Vincent Shelley. You said you're watching from Kenya. Thank you. How is Kenya this afternoon? We love you. We appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you for joining. We bless the name of the Lord that you decided to be a part of this conversation this afternoon. Thank you so much. And so we are going somewhere. If you are not yet subscribed to this channel, do hit the subscribe button. It takes less than a second to do that, because we got loads of conversation. Next week, we got another conversation on how to get high-paying clients and jobs from LinkedIn with Tonya Vincent. She's also another influencer on LinkedIn. These are people who've got 40K followers on LinkedIn. It means a lot. She knows her way around, just as Williams also knows his way around, and we have invited him this afternoon to talk to us. And so don't go without subscribing to this channel, because we love you. We want the very best for you, and we want you to be a part of a community of people who are positive minded, people who are going through the grind, knowing fully well that greatness is on the other side of the grind. Thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate all our viewers that are already on the live stream. And if you are not here, if you are here and you've not introduced yourself, please go ahead and introduce yourself so we can give you a warm virtual hug. And if you know anybody who will benefit from this, go ahead and share the link with them. Let them also join us so we can all have a rollicking time in during this live stream. Yeah. So let me see if I can get Tomide in, and so we can kickstart the conversation. Just a second, please hold on for me.
Hello, Ma. I don't know if you can hear me. Hello. Hello.
Yes, I'm here. I'm here.
Okay, great.
I'm here. Please, you let's see you so we can kickstart this conversation. I already introduced you.
Okay, so I believe I'm just going to go straight.
So
I'm going
just hold
straight to the
on,
point as well.
Williams. Just hold on. I will drop off so you can
Because
face our audience. Let me just drop
I
off.
cannot hear you. I cannot hear what you're saying clearly. So right, we are going to be talking about um, 5 LinkedIn optimization mistakes you should avoid in 2024. I'm going to take a pause. Before I continue, I want you guys to do something. Share the link on your status or share the link on your flyer and let people join us. I'll give you 2 minutes to do that. I'm also going to share to my network. I want you guys to share to them, tell them that something is happening right now and they shouldn't miss because it is free and they are not paying anyone for this. So go share the link on your flyer, share the link and the flyer on your WhatsApp status and in your community and tell these persons that we are about to start this event and they should expect value to be dropped in this event, this webinar. Let's do this. I'm going to give you guys 2 minutes. I'll do that also.
Okay, I'm still here. Seems Tomide wants to get back on on the stage. Okay, so thank you for joining us. He will be back with us shortly, so we can have this kick started. So if you've got questions, like I said, drop them in the chat box because we are making 2024 count. 2024 will not come and go, and at the end of the year, we are like, how did the time go? As in, what did I achieve? That is not going to be our portion this year. We are saying Tufiakwa. Sorry if you are not Igbo here. Tufiakwa means God forbid. That will not be our portion. We are going to make this year count. This year is going to produce for us. This year is going to be fruitful for us on all sides. And so I want to appreciate you for making our time to join. And we will soon have Tomide back with us so we can have his knowledge on what to avoid in your LinkedIn optimization. Like I tell people, there is a science of LinkedIn. Yes, there is. Don't just go on LinkedIn and think everybody's just post. No, no, no. You have to be strategic. You have to be intentional. You have to be deliberate. And that is what we call optimization. From the title to the body of your post, to the content of your post, to your photo, everything has to be strategic. You are telling a story with all those things. And so you got to be strategic, you got to be intentional, you got to be deliberate. You're not just going to go on and just be plastering your content everywhere without a sense of direction. And so that is why we are here to learn the mistakes to avoid. And I'm sure Tomide will be back with us. Williams will be back with us. And we will have
Welcome back. Welcome back. Yeah, for those of you who do not know me, my name is Shodunke Williams Tomide. Um, my brand name is the Tomide Williams, so just call me the Tomide Williams. So today, a LinkedIn influencer, a LinkedIn coach, and a digital marketer for SaaS and tech brands. So today we're going to be talking about five LinkedIn optimization, five LinkedIn optimization mistakes you should avoid in 2024. I want to be sure that you guys can hear me. I want to be sure that I am very audible enough. Now, please, can you confirm if I'm audible enough? If you can hear me, can I hear you say? If you can hear me, can I hear you? Can I see your comments? Great, great, great. You say they can hear
Okay.
me. So I'll just
Yes.
dive right into
Fortunate
what
from Bauchi
what
State.
we are going to be talking
We
about today.
appreciate you for
Five
joining
LinkedIn
us.
optimization
Fortunate
mistakes you should
Mbakwe.
avoid.
They say you should increase your volume. I can hear you clap. Okay, so please take it over. Okay, thank you for joining us. Faith James, yes, I can hear you. So people can hear you. Emanuela, I can hear you clearly. Fortunate Mbakwe says, thank you so much. We appreciate you all. Thank you for finding out the time to join this live stream. And I'm sure, okay, Chinwedu Ayodele says, yes, you are. They said you are clear, and Sir Williams, you can continue your conversation. So I can leave the stage for
Okay,
you
great.
to continue.
Great. Thank you very much for that.
So I'm
So,
leaving the
like we
stage
all
for you
know,
now. Yeah.
like we all know, LinkedIn is a professional platform. LinkedIn is a place where everyone thinks that it's just professionals that have built their brand here. But I'm coming here to tell you that regardless of whatever you are into, regardless of whatever thing you are into, LinkedIn is a place for you. You just need to learn how to position yourself effectively. As of now, LinkedIn has over 1 billion users. Or you have LinkedIn has over 1 billion users, and for a platform to have over 1 billion users, you know that this platform is one of the most recognized, one of the most important platforms you should be on. So I'll ask you a question, and I'll be looking forward to your responses in the chat box, because this is not going to be a teaching, it's going to be a discussion. I'll ask you this simple question. I'll ask you this simple question. Are you on LinkedIn? Are you on LinkedIn? Do you have a LinkedIn account? I want to see your responses. I want to see your responses. Do you have a LinkedIn account? Yes or no? I want to be sure you guys are following me. So if you don't have a LinkedIn account, you need to get yourself a LinkedIn account. Great. I can see Rita says yes, she does. Faith James says yes, I have. And I can see other person say yes. I did look at Joshua. Why don't you have a LinkedIn account yet? Why don't you have a LinkedIn account? So what I'm going to be sharing today is going to be helping you. It's going to help you effectively position yourself on LinkedIn. The mistake everybody makes, or the mistake most newbie make when they go on LinkedIn, the general mistake is that they go on LinkedIn and they show the world their weaknesses. They show the world their weaknesses. They show their possible recruiters, their prospective clients, those who are those who are likely to reach out to them for collaborative opportunities. They show them their weaknesses. And what is their weaknesses? They go to show them that I do not have the knowledge on what I'm doing. I just want to try. And the moment you give up the impression that you don't know what you're doing, you are just starting out or you are learning, you are telling them, do not hire me or do not give me these opportunities. like indirectly. You are indirectly telling them, do not hire me, do not hire me, do not give me. Nobody wants a labourer. Nobody wants people that they would have to train. Only a few persons have this grace, or a few organizations, a few individuals are patient to help you learn on the job. Everybody wants someone that's already good. Everybody wants someone who they feel like is exceptional, someone who they feel like has results, who has the potential of bringing results. And the problem is that when you go to LinkedIn, you shouldn't give up the vibe that you have zero knowledge. You shouldn't give up the vibe that you are a learner. You shouldn't give off the vibe that you are just trying to understand what it looks like. And the problem here is that when you go on LinkedIn and you position as a newbie, it directly gives off, directly or indirectly, it gives off the vibe that this person does not know what he is doing. Regardless of the fact that you're a professional in your field, regardless of the fact that you know what you're doing in your field, when you come to LinkedIn and you position on LinkedIn, when you're positioning as a question mark, when you're positioning as a comma, when you're positioning as skill leg, you are already telling this person that I am a newbie on LinkedIn, I am a newbie in my field. It is the direct notion, it is the direct message that is being passed to prospective collaborators, and that's already a problem. That's already a problem. So today I'm going to be sharing you 5 mistakes you should be avoiding on LinkedIn if you want to get opportunities. You can get opportunities on LinkedIn. You can get jobs on LinkedIn. You can make crazy money on LinkedIn. You can connect to people that on a normal day you wouldn't be connecting with them. You would you would you would change your life on LinkedIn. LinkedIn is a sweet place. I happen to have made the honey or make the milk, if that's correct, out of LinkedIn, and I can tell you that LinkedIn is a gold mine. LinkedIn is a gold mine, and for you to make those opportunities, for you to make those the opportunities, the jobs, the gigs that are on LinkedIn, the money, you have to position yourself effectively, and all that with profile optimization. So Adegoke Joshua, I want you to go get yourself a LinkedIn account. Get yourself a LinkedIn account, even though you don't have an understanding, it just up because nowadays there are some scholarship opportunities you want to apply for, and they tell you your LinkedIn account. Is it that day you start putting a LinkedIn account? When they now check, you now see open March 2024, and you apply for a scholarship, March, and you'll be like, this person doesn't have a LinkedIn account. You open a LinkedIn account because of this. I've seen so many persons lose opportunities because they don't have a LinkedIn account. So even if for no reason, at least for the fact that you might be doing it in the future, you get yourself a LinkedIn account. Clarity will come when you begin, when you start, and when you find the putting your LinkedIn. So 5 mistakes you should avoid on LinkedIn. Before then, I would want to talk about profile optimization. What is LinkedIn profile optimization? LinkedIn profile optimization is basically you restructuring restructuring your profile, or structuring your profile in a way that gives you visibility, in a way that gives people an understanding of who you are, what you do, the problems you solve, and the solutions you bring to the table. That is LinkedIn optimization. LinkedIn optimization is not making your profile beautiful. LinkedIn optimization is beyond making having a best graphic designer to work on your profile. You can have the best graphic designer work on your profile, but you cannot communicate your unique selling proposition. You cannot communicate what stands you out. You cannot communicate your value proposition. You cannot communicate what you are good at. It is beyond just having that fine profile. It's beyond just having, you want just someone to come to your profile and say, wow, your profile is beautiful. No, LinkedIn optimization goes beyond all of that. It's basically you structuring or restructuring your profile in a way that it increases your visibility in search engines, and it also gives people an understanding of who you are, what you do, the problems you solve, and the solutions you bring to the table. Did you get my definition correctly? Did you get that? If you got that, I want to see your reply. I want to see your comment. I know this is going to be a conversation. I'm going to be talking to you. I'm going to be responding. I like to engage people in conversations. I don't just blah 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 running like a truck. I love to engage in conversations. So did you get my great, 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 great? So now, what does LinkedIn optimization entail? LinkedIn optimization entails you one telling the world who you are, telling the world what you do. Two, using keywords, specific keywords. I know you will know what keywords are. Keywords are those top-notch words that directly relate or directly gives an understanding or an expression of your niche, your field, what you do. Those are keywords in your niche. Important words that are highly sought after in your niche. Important words that people could easily use to get to you. Those are keywords. So if you're, let's say you are into graphic design, some of the keywords there are going to be branding, other keywords are going to be visuals, other keywords are going to be appealing, keywords like um, I'm not a graphic designer, so let me use my field. I'm a copywriter, I'm a marketer. Words like SEO, words like marketing, words like leads, words like sales, words like um, lead generation. All of these are keywords in my niche, and people could easily use these words to find me on LinkedIn. People could easily use these words to search me up on Google. Now I'll tell you something. Go search my name on LinkedIn and tell me, search my name on Google and tell me what you see there. You search my name on Google. My name is Shodunke Williams Tomide. You can just search for Williams Tomide and tell me in the comment section what you find on LinkedIn, on Google, because my profile is optimized. My profile has increased my visibility on search engines. And whenever you find me, you'll find some specific keywords related to me. These are the words that activate my visibility whenever I am being searched for, whenever somebody in my niche is being searched for. That is the importance of having a very good LinkedIn profile. So now, what are the things you should avoid when you're optimizing your profile? First of all, your LinkedIn profile picture is what gives people the first impression about you. Now, the check is that your LinkedIn profile picture should take 60% of your face. But I see a lot of people, they go to LinkedIn, they snap by their car, full shot, full shot, they snap by their car, and they they just put one post, one creative post, and then they put it on LinkedIn. That's poor branding. That's poor positioning. Some people will just take random pictures and just post. Some people will use AI generated photos. These things are wrong. The first impression people have about you, or people have about you, is from your profile picture. I've seen a lot of people say, Williams, I want to connect with you because I love your profile picture. I love how you look and all of that things. Your profile picture says a lot about you. So when next you are putting a profile picture on LinkedIn, I need you to put a professional picture. You might not really need to go to the studio to take expensive pictures. Just get a good phone, take a headshot, something like passport, edit the background. You can use pfpmaker.com, pfpmaker.com if you are learning, pfpmaker.com. Get a good background, focus on your picture, make it give you the positioning of a thought leader, make it give you the positioning of an expert, make it give you the positioning of someone who is grinding in his or her field. That is the first mistake you should make. You should not make, because the moment your profile picture is saying, "I am a newbie," I am a newbie, or I don't know how to find my way around here, you are already telling opportunities back to the sender, back to the sender indirectly. You are telling opportunities to go back to the person that is bringing them to you. because you are not giving off the vibe that you should be giving. Then secondly, your headline, your LinkedIn headline. Your LinkedIn headline should not be jam-packed with a lot of. I love it when I see people taking note of what I'm saying. That's a very big shout out to Oluwa Pisayomi Adebayo. God bless you. I love that. God bless you. I love that. She's basically taking notes, and I love it when I see people taking note of things when I'm saying. I hope you're writing too. Then secondly, your LinkedIn headline. Your LinkedIn, see your LinkedIn profile picture, your LinkedIn headline are the two most important things on your LinkedIn profile. They are the two most important things in your LinkedIn profile. There are a lot of things I would love to say, but since today's class is limited to only 5 mistakes, I'm going to major on just 5. Now let's talk about your LinkedIn headline. What is your LinkedIn headline? Your LinkedIn headline is that big space on your LinkedIn profile that says should tell us who you are and what you do. When you go to some people's profile, you see students. When you go to some people's profile, you see still figuring it out. When you go to some people's profile, you still see you see um you see father of 2 kids, mother of 3 children. My goodness. On your LinkedIn headline, is that plain? Some people go there and put things that are not meant to be there. Now, watch your LinkedIn headline. Your LinkedIn headline should communicate what you do. Your LinkedIn headline should communicate your value proposition. Now, I am a copywriter. But I'm a copywriter, but right now, I'm basically using my LinkedIn to generate leads for my LinkedIn training because I feel like a lot of people, more people need me on that aspect than the marketing aspect. And from my marketing aspect, I'm restricted to working for a few fellows. While for LinkedIn, I'm able to spread my tentacles to as many persons as possible. So say I'm a LinkedIn coach now. I need to communicate on my headline that I am a LinkedIn coach and I need to tell this person what I can do for them as a LinkedIn coach. If you're a graphic designer, you need to communicate to people why you are a graphic designer, how you as a graphic designer could help them. Now, you see, graphic designer, I help founders and coaches make visually visually appealing design that captivates the attentions of their target audiences, nurture them and convert them to make sales. That is a very good headline. An headline that communicates your value proposition, not just graphic designer. You see some people doing graphic designer, brand strategist, UI UX designer, product designer, product manager, project manager. Only you. Remind me of that statement again. Jack of all trade, master of. I will see your. I will see your. Okay, someone is asking, is this a good LinkedIn headline, sir? Let me answer this question. I'm so sorry that my screen is on this side. I'm using my phone, my screen is on the other side. So I have to turn to this place to read what is on my screen. So somebody is saying, is this a good LinkedIn headline, sir? I'm still waiting for your responses. Jack of all trade, master of. I'm still waiting for your responses. So, innovative front-end web designer and mobile developer, aspiring data analyst, passionate educator, proficient in HTML, CSS, JavaScript, Python, SQL. Yes, this is not a bad LinkedIn headline for people in the tech space because people in the tech space communicate their value proposition by stating the number of programming languages they are proficient at. People in the tech ecosystem show their thought leadership by communicating the number of projects they've been able to work on. People in the tech ecosystem communicate their uniqueness by stating how much problems they are able to solve. So as long as you are communicating that you are a web designer and a developer, the only thing I feel like you should take off here is the passionate educator, The aspiring data analyst can come after your programming languages, CSS, JavaScript, React, Python, and SQL. You can now put aspiring data analyst. That's coming up. That's one. That one is coming like. That one is coming like. After all of these things, this is something that I can work on. This is something that I can improve on. This is something that I am into. This is something that I am learning. So that is very, very. That is also very important. So you need to just tweak your LinkedIn headline a bit, and then you are good to go. You need to get LinkedIn headline a bit. You are good to go. So can I see more headline templates? Can I see more headline templates? I want to see your headlines so that I can correct them while I'm here because I have about 20 minutes to leave. I have other things I'm going to be doing too. So if you want me to improve your headline, I'll probably drop it there. I will say one or two things about your headline. Then the third thing is the third LinkedIn optimization mistake you should avoid is your content. Writing the wrong content. Now, let's say um, this my guy now that is into front end web designing. Let's say tomorrow he now comes on LinkedIn and start creating content about copywriting, or start creating content about education, or start creating content. All his content every day now becomes content of personal development. My goodness, that's going to be a red flag. If you are a copywriter, you need to make people know that you are a copywriter not by your profile, but by your content. Even though every day you're not going to be talking about copywriting, which is quite okay because of the other audiences that you're not serving, it is quite okay. But if you're a copywriter, let people know you as a copywriter by your content. If you're a LinkedIn coach, let people know you that you're a LinkedIn coach for your content, not that today you are posting motivational content, tomorrow you are posting spiritual content, next month you are posting professional content, on Thursday you are posting educational content, on Friday you are posting inspirational content. Nothing relating to what you are communicating. Why people just respond to me? You have slept, etc. You've gone, etc. So that's basically it. When you are positioning your LinkedIn as something, you need to make people know that you are that thing that you said you are by your content, not just by your headline or by your profile. Four, the fourth mistake you should avoid is inconsistent branding. Inconsistent branding. Do you know what inconsistent branding is? You don't have a brand color. My God. You don't have a brand color. Colors are beautiful. I know of a guy on LinkedIn. People might not even know him by his real name, but they just call him the neon green guy. The neon green guy because of his color. His color is so unique, and everywhere he goes, in the comment section and everything, he's always displaying his color. Color goes a long way to speak for you. Somebody will not know your name. Somebody will be like, that guy that is always using green, that green guy, that red guy, that blue guy. So when you have an inconsistent branding, your profile picture is red, your banner is blue, your featured section is yellow, and then when you're now posting on LinkedIn, today you post a design red, tomorrow you post a design yellow, then tomorrow you post a design white. You are confusing people. You are confusing people. And when you're confusing people, it's a big problem. You need to have a consistent branding. Okay, somebody wrote something, content writer, creating exercise, volunteer. This is a very, very poor LinkedIn headline. I'm sorry about that, but it's a poor LinkedIn headline because you have a lot of things that are not intertwined. You need to know, I'm still getting there, you need to know what to push on LinkedIn. I am multi-talented. I could easily position as say a personal development coach. I could position as a founder of a brand and blockchain team. I could position as a marketer. I could position as a LinkedIn coach. I could position as a copywriter. I could position as a lot of things. But I decided that okay, I'm going to position on LinkedIn as a LinkedIn coach and a marketing guy. All of these things are important here, but you need to know what you are pushing on LinkedIn. LinkedIn is a very good place for certain things. Like LinkedIn is a good place for content creators. LinkedIn is a good place for public speakers. LinkedIn is a good place for graphic designers. LinkedIn is a good place for ghostwriters. A good place for volunteers. A good place for creative storytelling. So if you want me to help you out, content creator, creative writing, they are fine. Ghostwriting comes from content creator or content writing or creative writing. You don't need to include a volunteer. Almost everybody volunteers. You don't need to include a volunteer. You need to work on your profile. State the most important thing you want to push on LinkedIn. State the most important thing you want to push on LinkedIn. Those are the things that somebody said, sir, please help me out. Who's to pay? How do you want me to help you out? How do you want me to help you out? Not the lemon green guy, the neon green guy. Neon green guy. So how do you want me to help you? Who's to pay? So let's continue. Let's continue. So I talked about your picture. I talked about your profile, your headline. I talked about your content. I will talk about something. Now let people know you for something. It goes beyond just your headline and your content. Now let people know you for something. For just one thing. Most people know me on LinkedIn as a LinkedIn coach than anything else, and it's very important. Now, a few days ago, somebody reached out to me, Williams. I'm trying to connect with content marketers in my space on LinkedIn, and I'm finding it difficult to connect with content marketers. Can you please connect me with content marketers? And then I just looked like this. I didn't need to go to LinkedIn to start searching for content marketers. I did like this, and I sent her a few names. Why? Because these persons are vocal about them being content marketers. You cannot tell me you're a content marketer today, you're a content writer tomorrow, you're a content creator next tomorrow, on Thursday you're a copywriter. How? How? So that moment, I was busy. I did not really need to go to LinkedIn to start searching for content marketers, and I did not want to ignore the person because it was a simple request. So I just had to wrap my head and I was like, okay, content marketers. And one person came to my head. One person, because she was always vocal about her being a content marketer, her content, her profile, her relationships, her everything states that she was a content writer. So let people call you for something on LinkedIn. What about this headline? I help individuals in adopting preventive health measures. True. I love it. 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 It's okay. It is okay. It's okay. Experienced virtual assistants and psychologists providing top-notch administrative support remotely. Every professionals and entrepreneurs try. I love it. I love it. I love it. Physiologists. I would love that you include your target audience also. You are a virtual assistant for what type of, is it for founders? Is it for founders? Is it for busy executives? Is it for C-suite executives? What type of people do you want to work with? What type of people do you want to work with? Very, very much important. You know, the last thing I'll talk about is your LinkedIn about section. Your LinkedIn about section. Now, the problem we make is that when they say LinkedIn about section, the LinkedIn about section is called summary, not bio. Not bio. There's a difference between innovative software developer transforming ideas into cutting-edge solutions, strategic tech transition expert, empowering professionals and labels to try the digital age. I love the headline. I love the headline. I help individuals in adopting preventive also through innovative education and engaging content. I already said the headline is good, but I would love if you could include your target audience to it. Who are your target audience? Who are the individuals? Who are these individuals? Everybody, when you say individuals, you mean everybody. You need to be specific. You need to be specific. So the problem with people make about their about section is that they say the about section is a bio. It is not a bio. There's a difference between your about section and a bio. There's a difference between a professional summary and a bio. Your about section, see your about section as a place where you tell people about yourself, what you do, and how you can be of help to them. Your LinkedIn about section is not about you. LinkedIn about section is about your target audience. Your LinkedIn about section is about those who are targeting you, the recruiters, the clients you want to generate, the people that want you to treat them. All of these things are the most important things. All of these people are the most important people, not just the fact that not just the fact that you have a lot of achievements and you want to come to LinkedIn to share your achievements. It's beyond that. You can communicate your achievements, yes, but when you are talking about yourself, talk about what you have done, talk about what you can do, talk about the results you generated, talk about what makes you unique, talk about what problems you can solve, talk about what solution you can bring to the table. Very, very important. Very, very important. It's not just about saying I am this, I am that. I have 6 years experience in marketing. I have 20 years experience in this. It is beyond all of that. What has your 6 years experience brought to the table? If you don't have experience, simply volunteer. Volunteer for opportunities. Volunteer for opportunities. Volunteer at intern. I'm so sorry. Volunteer and intern. Volunteer and intern. Look at people that you can easily work for and gather experience. Then fix all of these things in your about section. Very important. If you can use stories. Story pills. Story pills. Story tells. Story pills. Story compels. Story sales. Use stories. Very, very much important. Very, very much important. And start with the problem. There is a framework I call the PS framework. It's called the problem, the agitation, and the solutions framework. This PS framework, it starts with the problem. What are the problems you can solve? This problem that you can solve, what does it cost your target audiences because they've not found you? That's the agitation. What has these problems led to? The agitation. Then now, the solution. This is now where you can now brag about yourself, scatter grand, see everything you want to see about yourself. Then after all of them, add a call to action. Add a call to action. So this is where I'm going to be stopping today because I have to leave as soon as possible. I have an ebook that is coming up, and on this ebook I explain everything about LinkedIn profile optimization in details. So if you want the ebook, and just type ebook in the comment section to pre-order the ebook because the ebook is not officially out. It will be out in a few days at most, in a few weeks time, at most 2 weeks time. So if you have any questions to ask me, just ask me in the comment section, and I'll be willing to use the few minutes, the few time that I left to
Thank you so much.
correct and to help you.
Thank you so much. I appreciate. This was quite informative. I won't lie, I was taking notes. I like what you talked about the professional training. I enjoyed that bit on the professional summary. It was quite informative because most often we are like, my about section should be about me. It should be about your target audience. I love that you mentioned that. Also, I love that you mentioned the jack of all trades and master of none, that we should be what? We should be focused on one thing and one thing alone. Also, storytelling, it sells a lot. And for those of you that are interested in the ebook, you're already indicating, and I'm sure he's taking notes and attending to your request. And so, thank you all for joining. If you've got questions, please type them in the chat box, and then Tomide will attend to your questions. But if you're on this live stream and you are not yet subscribed to this channel, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button. It takes less than a minute to do so because we got loads of other conversations coming your way to help you become a better LinkedIn marketer, to become a better YouTuber. There is a lot that we are doing just for you to be able to be all that God wants you to be. And so don't leave this channel without subscribing. Also, like this video, share it with someone. Let other people benefit from the large heart of Williams this afternoon because I was watching as it was being practical. This is a practical session. He has looked at some of you, your titles, your headlines, and he has told you what to do. And so let other people benefit from this by sharing it with them. Please, let's have your questions. Okay, so this is a question by uh, no, Nzube Onwura, and it says, Sir, I have been trying to change my previous headline, but it proves abortive. Is there a stipulated number of days or weeks one has to wait before making changes to the headline? So this is a question for Williams. I'm sure he's hearing this and will come up with an answer for you. Thank you for all the comments. In fact, you guys have bombarded us with comments, and the comments are so many, so many. So Rita Patagemo says ebook. Thank you. I'm sure Williams is taking note of all these requests and will attend to you. So if you've got questions, please type them in the chat box so we can attend to your questions, because Williams has to run off for another engagement. We said 1 hour, and so we have to let our yes be yes and our no no. And if you've got no questions, just let me know if you already subscribed by typing subscribe in the chat box. Subscribe to this channel. House of Wisdom is established to help you to attain your dreams, and this conversation we are having is part of our Make 2024 Count webinar series. I call it a movement now. Make 2024 Count is a movement now, and because we are sick and tired of the status quo and we want a change of circumstances, we want a change in our finances, we want a change of lifestyle, we want a change in everything, and that is why we are inviting experts like William Tomide to come and empower you with their wealth of experience. And I'm so glad he has done that this afternoon. So don't leave this channel without subscribing. Hit the subscribe button, like this video, leave a comment, leave your questions in the chat box so we can attend to them. Share this video with as many people as you know who can benefit from it. Don't just go to LinkedIn without this knowledge. This knowledge is gold. This is what he usually charges for, and he has given us free of charge. And so let's make the best use of it. And okay, Joshua, we appreciate Zube Nwora says inner circle already. Williams said yes. So Williams is taking note of these comments. Thank you. Or if you've got questions, please type them so he can attend to them. These guys are busy people and we can't hold them for long. But if you've not got questions, just go ahead and hit the subscribe button, like this video, share it with people in your network who are also on LinkedIn who will benefit from it. Also, leave your questions in the chat box. Even if he doesn't attend to them now, I'm sure he will attend to them much later. And so for all who have subscribed and also were on this live stream, even without saying anything, because some people will be shy. Why be shy? You are meant to be great. And one of the networks that can help you attain your greatness is LinkedIn, which is why we are teaching this. So fortunately, Mbakwe says ebook. I'm sure Williams is taking note of all these and will attend to your request. Thank you so much. Keep the comments coming in. Keep the questions coming, so he will attend to them. Yes. So Competabe says, I'm interested in the ebook. Thank you for joining us. We appreciate you. You are always on our live streams, and it means a lot to us. And definitely, God is taking us somewhere, and we will get. I tell you, LinkedIn is a money-making platform, but most of us are using it wrongly, which is why we decided to invite experts like Williams so you can benefit. Thank you for subscribing. Unzube Onwora, we appreciate you and we love you. Thank you for becoming a member of the House of Wisdom YouTube community, and we know we are all going somewhere. We will definitely get there. Thank you. If you're also subscribed, let me know so we can give you a warm virtual hug. Like you already know, we are big on community, and transformation is at the heart of what we do. And so if you've got questions, please type them in the chat box so we can attend to them. And I'm sure Williams is taking note of all your requests for the ebook so he can attend to your request, so you can make the best use of LinkedIn. Like I put in the promotional message, I said how to make LinkedIn work for you. LinkedIn can actually work for you. I told you I've been on LinkedIn for 15 years, but more than half of the time, I didn't know my way around. I was just groping in the dark. And I'm sure that is not going to be your own case, which is why we decided to do this. And tell us more, Moses. Nice one. Thank you so much. I hope you've subscribed. If you have not, just hit the subscribe button. It takes less than a second to do that, so you can become a part of our upcoming conversation on how to get high paying clients and jobs on LinkedIn with Tonya Vincent. That is on Wednesday next week. Don't miss all our live streams, because they are tailored to help you become a better marketer, to become a better idea person, and also to attain greatness in life. And like I always say, make 2024 count. Make your life count. Yes, this is not a year where we will just look at the end of the year and be like, how did the time go? What did I achieve? No, that is not going to be our story. This is the year when things change. This is the year when our circumstances change for the better, because we took the risk, because we did something with our time, because we made our days count. And so make 2024 count, make your life count is a movement, and we want you to enroll in that movement by hitting the subscribe button, so you will be notified anytime we got live streams, so you can be a part of this community of people who are sick and tired of the status quo, people who are seeking for positive change in all respects of life. Thank you for subscribing. Fortunate in Bakwe, we love you. We appreciate you. Thank you for being a part of the House of Wisdom YouTube community. We love you all. Thank you for joining. If you've got questions, please type them. If you've subscribed, please type in the chat box, so we can give you a warm virtual hug. Like I always say, we are big on community, and transformation is at the heart of what we do. Look, you can never be transformed until you are informed. Take it from me. You can never be transformed until you are informed. And these live streams are meant to inform you. And it is when you work on that information that your life becomes transformed. And people look at you and they'll be like, oh boy, you have changed though. Yes, things will no longer be the way they used to be. We are aiming for change in all respects of life, career, family, business, in every area of our lives. We are aiming for change. That is what the Make 2024 Count movement is all about. We are looking for change, and we are going for it. We are pursuing it. We are also praying. Yes. We are also praying. That is why we hold prayer meetings on Saturdays, Operation Push, Operation Pray until something happens. Because we know that greatness is attainable when we combine the spiritual with the physical. And so we are doing both the physical, we are doing both the spiritual. And so join us, Operation Push, every Saturday, 12 noon, just for 30 minutes. Sometimes it's even less than that. So we can pray for our destinies. We are going somewhere. Like I always tell people, this year is not going to be like 2023. It's not going to be like when we get to December and we are like, how did time go? What did I even achieve? No. That is not going to be our story. 2024 December, we're going to say, yes, this is what I was able to make out of my life. We want to hear your testimonies. We want you to come on this podium and say, this was what I was able to achieve by joining the Make 2024 Count webinar series. This is a series. We are going to go as long as we have people who are willing to speak to us. And thankfully, I've got a network to the glory of God and not to the glory of man. I've got the networks to support this movement. And so join us, subscribe, become a member of this community so we can do life together. I tell you, life is sweeter when we do it together. Thank you for joining us. We appreciate you. Thank you so much. Let me see if we still have Williams, because he told me he was going to run off for something else. Okay, so I'm sure you can always get him on LinkedIn. He's at Williams Tomide Shodunke. He's also on Twitter. You can also get him on Twitter. And if I have his permission, I might share his WhatsApp details on the description to this video. And so don't leave this channel without subscribing. I tell you, there is a science of LinkedIn. And Tonya Vincent is also going to empower us next Wednesday on how to get high-paying clients and jobs on LinkedIn. Don't just do luku on LinkedIn. Don't just do luku. People are reaping money. And so please go ahead and make yourself a part of this community. Let's see if we still have Williams. Okay, let me see. I think I have him here so he can so okay, Williams, you are here.
Trying to change your previous headline, but it proves about it. Is there a stipulated number of days or weeks one has to wait for? I know, I don't think so. You can change your headline as as much as possible, as many times as possible. But yeah, the thing is, you shouldn't do it so often, so you don't avoid, so as to avoid LinkedIn restrictions. You know, LinkedIn has Wahala, a lot of Wahala, and all of that. So you can change it as many times as possible, but you need to be careful how often you change it. If it's not working on, LinkedIn has a lot of glitches. So if it is not working with your mobile, you should try a laptop. If it doesn't work on mobile, it will definitely work on a laptop. Some of these things happen. So when you try to do them on a mobile phone and it's not working on a mobile phone, you use an iPhone. If it's not working on an iPhone, maybe just get a laptop. It's going to work. Yeah, that's just it.
Thank you so much. Williams, do you have any last words for us before you leave? And where people
Well,
can
I'll just
contact you?
say LinkedIn is a gold mine. LinkedIn is a gold mine. It's a place where I've been. It's a place where I would always want to be. It's a place where I would always want to be. So if you're looking for that life-changing opportunity, if you're looking for that place where you want to make money, you want to get opportunities, LinkedIn is that place. Yeah, LinkedIn is a gold mine. I really don't know how to explain this to people. I really don't know how to explain these things to people. If only they understood that LinkedIn is life changing, I feel like everybody would be on LinkedIn. But yeah, LinkedIn is not just that one place. There are so many other places too. But why not try LinkedIn and see how it looks like? Why not try LinkedIn and try to make the gold? So LinkedIn is a
Thank
very
you so
beautiful
much.
place.
How
That's
can
what I
people reach you? Yeah, how can people reach you? Did you hear me, sir? How can people reach you? Okay,
okay.
thank
I'll
you for
drop a
the
link.
comment.
I'll drop a
Okay,
link
please do.
now.
Please
Right.
do. Thank you. Yeah.
I'll drop that
Thank you
link.
so much for your time. I appreciate you. And House of Wisdom appreciates you too. Thank you. I know that you had to shelve some things to do this, and it means a lot to us. Thank you for your time. Do have a fantastic day.
Let me
Bye
share the
bye.
link for you.
Okay, please
I want to
do. Go
share the
ahead.
link.
Thank you. Yeah, please go ahead. Thank you, Tell you more, Mose. You said nice one. You also said, I have done so. Thank you for subscribing. Fortunate Mbakwe says, I have subscribed. We appreciate you. Thank you. If you are not yet subscribed, go ahead and subscribe to this channel. We got loads of conversations coming up
So
to
yeah, this is the
enable
link to
you
get
to
my
become.
ebook
Okay,
too.
so the link
So
is
if you use
there.
this link, it will bring you to my DM.
Okay, so you can use the link and okay. Can you post it in the chat? So Fortunate Mbakwe says, love and appreciate you, Ma. Thank you so much also for the support. Please help us put it in the chat so everyone can access it. Thank you so much. God bless you. Thanks for your time this afternoon. And don't just watch such live streams and go to sleep. Do something with them. That is how we can make our lives count this year. That is how we can make 2024 count. That is how we can become the people that God wants us to be. And so I'm sure that once He drops the link, you guys can join and become a part of His inner circle, and He can coach you in any area in which you want. Thank you so much for joining us so we can and like this video, subscribe, yeah, subscribe, leave a comment. And if you're watching the replay, because I know so many people will watch the replay, also go ahead and subscribe. Just know that we love you and we want the best for you. And this is the channel to be if transformation is your goal this year. If change is your goal this year, this is the channel to be on. If you want to have results at the end of this year, this is the channel to be on. Don't watch any other channel. Watch this channel. I tell you, you are gonna be blown away. We got loads. In fact, there's actually a playlist for this Make 2012 count. There's a playlist. I'll drop it in the description. Do follow the playlist and watch. Stream the entire playlist so you can be informed, because information will lead you to transformation. Thank you so much for joining. Do have a pleasant day. I love you all. Bye bye.